And I'm gonna tell you, it was terrifying when it first started. It was one of those times in my life where I was literally shaking with fear.
In this business, you gotta be able to have people disrespecting you. And you gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay.
Jada Pinkett Smith has finally revealed how the Will Smith assault has ruined their family. Now, as Smith seeks to rebound from this episode, he seems all but certain to do it with his family around him. Even though the Smith family is looking to move past the incident, they have found it extremely difficult to do so. In the fallout from Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars, his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and two of his children, Jaden and Willow, also are facing backlash and scrutiny to the extent that their own careers as performers and purveyors of reality TV-style celebrity could be impacted. But how badly has it really affected the family, and where do they go from here? Keep on watching to find out. The consequences of Will Smith's actions are being felt by the entire family. For several years, a growing branch of Smith Family Enterprises has adeptly delivered reality-style revelation and emotional intimacy across an expanding number of platforms. But it seems that all of that might be in jeopardy following Will Smith's outburst at the Oscars. It's been a nightmare for everyone, a source close to the family told Us Weekly, about the shocking moment of public violence perpetrated by the famously friendly Smith patriarch. Will knows the road to redemption is going to be a long and painful one, and there's a part of him that's grown to accept he'll never be able to fully repair the damage that was caused. Smith's decision to resign from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences a few days back was widely assumed to be a PR maneuver designed to mitigate some of the fallout. But the Academy still has the option of disciplining him and has scheduled a hearing on the matter. Smith, 53, could be barred from attending next year's ceremony, where he is expected to announce the Best Actress winner, according to tradition. He could potentially be ruled ineligible for future awards consideration by the Academy. Film critics, on the other hand, doubt that the Academy would vote to revoke his Best Actor Oscar for King Richard. Whatever happens with Smith and the Academy, the damage from his attack could fall heavily on his family's brand, the New York Times reported.
That's terrible.
Yes.
The global superstar is confronting the very real possibility that a night which should have been the crowning moment of his professional career could wind up damaging a family brand rooted in his seemingly authentic congeniality. Aside from Smith's acting profession, the Smith family's enterprises include Jaden, 23, and Willow, 21, who each have music and acting careers. Jada Pinkett Smith's renowned Red Table Talk show on Facebook Watch is the family's flagship initiative. She, her mother, and Willow had open and honest discussions on the show regarding race, marriage, sexuality, and parent-child relationships. They converse with celebrity guests on occasion, but they also converse between themselves and occasionally expose family secrets that make the news. Smith slapped Rock when the comedian made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head while presenting the prize for Best Documentary. Pinkett Smith reportedly shaved her head because she suffers from alopecia, a disorder that causes hair to come out in clumps. Pinkett Smith has opened out about her alopecia on social media and in an interview with Red Table Talk.
You know, I was in the shower one day and then just handfuls of hair just in my hands. And I was just like, oh my God, am I going bald? Mm-hmm.
On Oscars night, many perceived Pinkett Smith, 50, as one of the offended parties. Nonetheless, she may have contributed to people's unfavorable views about her family by joyfully celebrating her husband's Oscars win with his children at the Vanity Fair Oscars party, as if nothing happened, according to the New York Times. In addition to slapping Rock, Smith delivered a divisive acceptance speech, claiming that love makes you do crazy things. He drew focus away from the other awards and nominees, which was particularly heinous. Smith rapped and danced to his song from his earlier days as a rapper, getting jiggy with it at the celebration. And that's how we do it, Jaden Smith boasted on Twitter. It's been a beautiful night, Jada Pinkett Smith said inexplicably to The Hollywood Reporter. The family appeared arrogant and privileged in the way they drank through the night, totally ignorant of the industry turmoil and scandal that had been triggered by Smith's attack, according to many on social media. An enraged user wrote this in reply to a Vanity Fair post-Oscars family portrait of the Smiths. The picture they should have taken if he hadn't slapped a comedian/presenter. Doesn't look too apologetic to me. Let him keep the award and ban him from future Oscars. Chris Rock can present Best Actress next year. Of course he was partying. People who expressed bad behavior don't think there was any bad behavior, and what they did so they do not feel the consequences because to them it's just their behavior," wrote another. By the following day, the outrage appeared to finally reach Smith, who issued a more formal apology to Rock and the Academy. "My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear and I reacted emotionally," Smith said. "I am embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be." People who know Smith or have worked with him agree that the attack was out of character. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air dropout spent decades meticulously cultivating a career, first as an action star, then as a serious actor, in which he radiates boundless likability, according to one of 2 recent pieces about the Smith family brand. Smith's apology and resignation, though, are unlikely to prevent the incident from becoming a big part of his legacy. The question now is how much harm he has done to the public's perception of Smith's seemingly family life, as the New York Times put it. The family's idyllic lifestyle is partly predicated on their kind of intimacy, in which they appear to open up about their lives in a real way, according to the New York Times. They've reinvented themselves to meet a new era of reality-driven stardom, becoming the first family of putting it all out there. Smith was promoting his introspective, best-selling memoir, Will, while doing marketing for King Richard. Will Smith claimed in his book that he still felt bad because he believes he failed to protect his mother when his father abused her when he was a toddler. Smith's book is simple to discern as an evolution of Jada Pinkett Smith's confessional chats on Red Table Talk since 2018. Jada and Will appeared to address long-standing suspicions that they have an open marriage, in a noteworthy episode in 2020. When Jada and Will were separated, she claimed that she had been in an entanglement with rapper August Alsina. Since the slap, such admissions have been scrutinized by authors and social media users, who are now questioning the couple's candor with their admirers. People worry if they've been concealing information all along. Smith's rage may have been spurred by his childhood trauma of not being able to protect his mother from his father, according to others. Others have speculated, more cynically, that Smith retaliated because he needed to prove he was a man capable of defending his wife's honor after she was insulted by Rock. They speculate that he was fed up with jokes about his wife being cuckolded by her public disclosure that she had a relationship with another man. Smith and Jada could dig into why he lost his famous self-control and engaged in such a public act of self-sabotage in the days following the slap. But the couple would almost certainly open themselves up to criticism that they were using a sympathetic forum to spin a certain narrative, according to reports. People have also suggested that Smith conduct his first interview with Oprah Winfrey, believing that she would be the perfect broadcaster to force Smith to reflect on his decisions. According to Us Weekly, Smith's family has avoided directly commenting on the subject since Oscar night in order to avoid attracting even more attention. Pinkett Smith only shared a quote on Instagram that read, "This is a season for healing and I'm here for it." Willow Smith also has shared some philosophical musings, such as, "The meaning of life is found in challenge. Life is a series of reactions." An insider told Us Weekly that Smith's family knows they have to keep a low profile. "The only healer is time," the insider said. Over time, people might be willing to give Smith and his family the benefit of the doubt. Veteran reality TV producer Jonathan Murray told The Times. But how the family recovers from this public relations nightmare depends on what steps they, and particularly Smith, take in the coming days and weeks, said Murray, who has worked on reality family shows including Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Being authentic is key, especially because the Smiths have built their brand on being honest with their fans, Murray told The Times. It really will rest on whether we believe that he is authentically dealing with this, Murray said. That's it from our side. Now we want to know what you feel regarding the impact of Will Smith's assault on his family. Do you think they'll face severe repercussions because of Will's actions? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more updates.